What's up, you guys? My name is Maria. Welcome to my channel. If we don't already know each other, then hello, nice to meet you. I'm going to be posting a ton of quick yoga videos on this channel from here on out. So today's flow is just a quick morning flow, basically just designed to help wake you up, of course, by getting your heart rate up with your movement, getting a little bit of blood flow up to your brain to help you be a little bit more focused. And it's also an awesome opportunity to connect to your breath first thing in the morning to help create a nice foundation for the rest of your day, okay? So all you're gonna need is a yoga mat, of course, something comfortable to wear, and a water bottle if you feel like you need one, all right? So let's get started on the mat. We're gonna begin standing at the top of our mats in mountain pose. Hi guys, so we're starting at the top of our mats in mountain pose, standing up nice and tall, both feet flat on the mat, and your arms relaxed by your sides. Start to take some longer inhales and longer exhales as we start to tap into our breath and notice how we feel right now. It's really important to check in with our breath and start to control it because it is the source that is going to get us through our entire practice. Start to invite some movement by rolling your neck one way and rolling your neck the other way. Still noticing the breath and starting to deepen it as we invite some movement. Begin to roll your shoulders back a little bit. We do tend to carry a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders, especially if we sit at computers all day or even when we just look at our phones all the time. Inhale. Begin to reach your arms up above your head, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Stretching your entire body. And exhale, bend to your right side, keeping both feet still planted firmly on the mat. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, bending to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale towards center. Widen your feet. Look up. Exhale, start to bow forward into a forward fold. I really invite you to keep your knees bent here, especially if it's first thing in the morning. And grab your elbows with opposite hands. Start to rock side to side, waking up the body a little bit more. Relax your neck here. Find some movement in your legs. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. So flat back all the way from the base of your spine to your neck. And rest your hands on your shins, knees, or your thighs, wherever is accessible for you right now. Exhale, bow forward. Hold for 2 breaths. Inhale, slowly start to roll yourself up. When your head is the last to arrive, inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, fold forward once again. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly roll up, upward reach. Exhale, bow forward. We're starting to link our movement with our breath now. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, rising up, arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the mat. Come into a plank position. You also have the option to lower your knees onto the mat. Whatever's accessible for you right now. Lower yourself all the way to the mat. Tops of your feet planted firmly into the mat. Elbows at your sides. Inhale, press into your hands to lift your chest for cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Flip your toes and lift your hips up high for downward facing dog. Press into your hands firmly and send your heels towards the back of your mat. You can always keep your knees bent here. Maybe bending your knees one at a time. Still warming up your legs. It feels amazing. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat and come into a forward fold again. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, roll up, arms up. You already know the drill. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands to the mat and step your right foot back, keeping your left bent. Again, you have the option to keep your knee lifted or lower it to the mat and arrive in runner's lunge. Try not to let all of your weight bear on your hands. Stay light on your fingertips. Exhale, step into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it forward, arriving in runner's lunge on the other side. Make sure your front knee is bent and your back leg is nice and firm. Keep your shoulders and chest open. One more inhale. Exhale, step to the top of your mat and come into your fold. Inhale, slowly roll up to the top. Arms up above. And exhale, come to fold again. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, same thing, hands to the mat. Step your left foot back, arriving in runner's lunge. But this time, plant your left hand and raise your right arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist. I look so serious. Don't mind my resting bitch face. You should smile as you do this. Exhale, step into downward facing dog. Inhale, left arm, left leg up, arriving in runner's lunge and twisting to the other side. Continue to notice your breath. Don't lose track of that. It is literally carrying you through your entire practice. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up, arms up, reach towards the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. And come into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it towards your right hand. Keep your back heel lifted and your front leg bent and rise up for crescent lunge. Inhale with your arms up by your sides. And exhale, clasp your hands at your lower back. Create some opening through the chest and the heart center. Keeping your legs firm still. Tone your lower belly. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And keep breathing. Exhale, float your hands back down to the mat. Come into plank and lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest for cobra. And exhale, float your hips up and back for dog. And this is your vinyasa flow. Inhale, left leg up, step towards your left hand, and lift yourself to arrive in crescent lunge. Lengthen through your arms and sides. Clasp your hands at your lower back. And look up if you can. Be careful not to strain in your neck here. And instead of waiting to move on to what's next, just try and notice how you feel. Keep breathing. Exhale, hands to the mat, and find your vinyasa flow. Lower all the way down. Inhale, lift your chest for cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step in between your hands. This time, bring your back foot parallel to the back of your mat, keeping your front knee bent. As you rise up, bring your arms to a T, so you come into warrior two. Find your foundation in this pose. Lower your left arm and raise your right arm up and over for reverse warrior. We're opening up to the front of our hips and our side body. Still focusing on our breath. Come back to T with your arms. Straighten your front leg. Bring your legs parallel to each other. And come into a wide-legged forward fold. Bring your arms to your legs or to the center. What a great view here. Hello, good morning. Slowly come back to warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. And find your vinyasa flow. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, breathe in, lifting your left leg, and make your way to warrior two. Make sure you feel firm with both of your feet on the mat. Lower your right arm down to your thigh. Lift your left arm for reverse warrior. Bring your arms back to a T. Bring your legs so they're parallel to the sides of your mat and bend forward. A nice wide-legged forward fold honestly feels amazing first thing in the morning. Arrive back in warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, and find your flow. Moving with your breath always, no rush at all. Once you're in downward facing dog, bend your knees, look forward, step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat, and come into a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway again. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rolling up, arms reaching up high. Exhale, bring your hands at your heart center. Take a few breaths and notice how you feel now. Are you still present? Are you daydreaming? We're almost done. Make your way into a seated position in no special way. Bringing the bottoms of your feet together and keeping your knees wide. You can stay seated upright if you want, or bend forward for a little extra stretch. You're probably feeling this a lot on your inner thighs and in your hips. And notice where you feel this stretch. Slowly make your way up if you were folded forward. And come into a seated position again, this time with your legs out in front of you for a seated twist. So bend your right knee and step your right foot over your left leg. Wrap your right arm around your left arm around your knee, and twist to your right, resting your right arm behind you. We're starting to slow down a little bit. Twist towards the front and switch to the other side. Our breath is starting to return back to normal now. Come back to center and have both legs long in front of you. Reach up and fold forward. You can have your knees bent just like I am. Reach for your toes, ankles, shins, thighs, wherever is accessible to you. Always, always honor your body where it is today. This is an amazing full body stretch. Slowly roll your way up and start to make your way onto your back, bringing your knees in towards your chest and widening them. Have your feet up towards the ceiling and grab a hold of your feet with your hands. This is happy baby pose. I like to move a little bit in this pose, stretching one leg at a time. I like to rock back and forth. Any other last things that you know will feel good for you right now, go ahead and do that. Finally, release your legs out in front of you and release your hands by your sides. Let go of all the tension in your face and that you're holding wherever in your body. Let all of your weight release onto the mat. And let everything you just did soak in to your body, to your mind. Notice the energy shift, if there was any. And thank yourself for showing up today. Namaste.